So we are living in a really difficult time. Some people are under lockdown. We in Japan are still, you know, relatively free to move around, but some people say that partial or total lockdown is imminent. So what do we do at such a difficult time? I think it is a time when probably we would really discover the powers of the arts, music, films, novels, and paintings, and all these arts. They are there to give us solace and comfort us from the deepest level of our souls. You know, from neuroscientific point of view, the existence of the earth is an enigma because unlike food and air and clothes and all these things that give us physical support and nutrition, the earth are nothing but a bunch of sensory inputs, right? When you listen to the music, the sound wave reaches your brain, and there's some information processing in the brain. But that's all. When you watch a film, there's this audio-visual stimuli uh, coming into your brain, but that's all. There are some processing in your brain, but you don't, feel up in your stomach, and So when you're hungry, if you listen to the music, your hunger will not go away. So from biological point of view, these art forms seem really something that is superfluous, and so it is a really a wonderful enigma that these things give us such a deep satisfaction and solace, and sometimes even the reason for living. And so the art is something that is really, really enigmatically human. It is something symbolic of our own existence, of our own consciousness, because probably there could be some unconscious art, but from you know common sense point of view, uh, all the arts are experienced consciously. So the arts stimulate us in terms of phenomenal experiences in consciousness. So the art is something that is very central to a conscious experience, something that we might call a soul. Our soul is comforted and given pleasure by these art forms. And so in this time of difficulty, it is quite interesting if you watch the internet memes shared on Twitter, YouTube, and so on. People are resorting to the power of arts, lip syncing, and making their own songs and clapping. Clapping is a form of music, and people generally coming to the realization that in order to live better, in order to keep calm and carry on, we do need these art forms. So probably, although many musicians are losing their jobs, many entertainers are finding it really difficult to find any venue, any source of income, because public event cancelled. It is quite impossible to gather a lot of people and perform live. So it's a really difficult time for the artists, entertainers, but at the same time, we are rediscovering the great powers of the earth. So, in a sense, it's a really interesting dichotomy. On the one hand, we are finding it really difficult to share a public event where we celebrate the powers of the earth, but on the other hand, we are actually in in ourselves rediscovering the powers of the earth. So when we go through this tunnel, dark tunnel, we will go out of the other end at sometime in the future. Maybe in a few months or in a few years, you never know. we would be able to celebrate the powers and joys of the arts in the big time. You know, so that would be great. So let's keep our mind, uh, stimulated and satisfied by the recorded music, recorded films, and recorded performances of the great artists for the moment, which is available on the YouTube and so on. But let's remember when we go through this tunnel, let's celebrate, the wonderful powers of the art with the live performances in a big time. Yeah, because that way we can reward these artists and entertainers who have gone through a really difficult period of their lives, their career, and maybe the celebration will reward these people in a justifiable way and in a overdue way, and we'll be able to enjoy life many times more when we go through the tunnel and are able to express our appreciation of the arts, uh, you know, as naturally and as openly possible. So let's wait for that great moment of the celebration of the arts.